Good morning. Welcome to the Daddykirbs live show. This morning is a fun and different morning where we're hanging out at a local front yard garden, and we're going to be having a local swap meet. So we're looking for a good time this morning. Before we get started too much, let's go ahead and start with our pledge, something that I truly believe in. I believe that everyone has a story and every story counts. So this morning, join me as we sit up straight, put our shoulders back, hand on our chest, and say, my story matters because I matter. See, I was choking on tacos. My story matters because I matter. I count, I matter, and that's why we share our stories so that we can bond together, learn about each other, learn from each other, and so it's important to understand that you are important. So this morning, I want to issue a little bit of a challenge to you. I believe so much in the fact that we all matter, that our stories matter, that I want to challenge you this week to, with your spouse, your kids, your people at the grocery store, whoever, somebody around you, encourage them and let them know that they matter, their story matters, and that you believe in them. I think it'll make a difference in somebody's life. All right, so who's here this morning? What is going on? Small crowd. A small crowd here. We haven't actually had a crowd here yet, but we're just starting, setting up tables. Let me turn this camera around. You guys can see some of the plants coming out on the tables. You can see on my table here, I got kombucha starts, a few goodies in the bag, some fabric pots, some aloe plant starts there, and a whole bag full of stickers. All right, so I can see right away Ronald's in the house, Wheat Tree Bonsai, Kilta Gardener, inside Kate's Kitchen, Pine City Apiary, kicking it with Karen Haffey, Minnie Bye. Hope I said that right. Sorry, Susie Bosch. I'm going to go back to the beginning and see who I missed. Dolly Perry, Skeptic, Anna Lynn, Carl. That's my brother. Let's see here. Hopefully I'm not skipping over anyone. Sean Schiffer. Thank you very much to my moderators who are here with their wrenches to help keep this show running smoothly and family friendly. It is truly appreciated. Let's see, Dan's Boys Homestead. There's not a lot of people here, so I'm just running through to see who's made comments. I'll probably miss somebody. Let's see, wow, looking good. All right. Some of those awkward silence moments, you guys know how it is as I'm scrolling through. Ronald, I said Ronald. Ronald gets mentioned twice. He's the star of the show now. Him and Kate. He and Kate. Is it him and Kate or he and Kate? Come on, Karen, help me out here. Yeah, awesome. All right, so Elite Gamer, going down to the end. Archimedes, Efren, Lisa Johnson, scrolling to the end, Johnny Maserati, Todd Kirk, Tim Turner, Aiden, long last name. Sorry, guys. All right, you guys are looking good. All right, so this morning, we're just going to hang out and chat about gardening, and I'll probably take you around and show you some of the plants that have been grown. Most of the plants, if not all of them, I think all of the plants that are here right now and that will be here were grown by local gardeners to swap and sell. So there's going to be a pretty nice display of tomatoes and peppers and different things. But I also want to engage with you guys and hear how your gardening adventures, or in some cases where you're up north, some of your gardening dreams are unfolding. Don Quixote, Table Full in the Woods, good morning. Good to see you here. All right. Yeah. Dolly says, hi a table. Sometimes it's funny because you want to shorten people's names because they have long names, and that's a tough one. Let's see, a table full in the woods. ATFITW. That doesn't spell nothing. Sorry. May have to just keep it as a table full in the woods. All right, Corey Wassel, good morning, and Food Forest Permaculture, good morning. Yeah, we are, I'm excited to be here. It is just a really good time to be out with other gardeners and friends. And this morning, last year, how many times have we done this, Todd? Once or twice?
Twice, 2 years ago.
2 years ago. We did it twice. So, we had a good time. The crowd was never really big, but it was just kind of fun hanging out and swapping, selling different gardening supplies and plants, and just telling stories. Good times.
We were huddled under tents.
Yeah, we were huddled. That's exactly right. Huddled under tents with the heaters going, and that kind of brought everyone a little closer together. A Table Full in the Woods, you do not have to apologize for your name being so long. It's a great story behind your name, and I just think it's really cool. So you don't have to apologize for that. ATFITW, you go by that too. It's just hard to say though. It's in print, it's fine. Or, digital print. How is Luke? I can answer that first before we get started too much about gardening. Excuse me. Luke, it has a lot of really good moments. We're still challenged with eating and just getting him out and getting him busy, getting him moving his body. But he has been using longer sentences, and it seems at times that he is engaging more and understanding more. And so that is really positive, and it's fun to watch him come out of the shell that he's sort of put himself in. Well, I don't know, he put himself in, but the shell that formed around him maybe over the last couple years. And so, yeah, watching him kind of break out of that, we're hoping we can keep that momentum and get him out more and more. Yesterday, we went to a fun therapy session. It was I can't remember exactly what she was called, but basically she was evaluating how he eats by mouth, not through the tube, of course, but how he eats by mouth, watching how he uses his mouth, and see if there's some therapy that we can do to encourage him to use his mouth differently to make it better, easier for him to eat. So he's doing well. Carl Kirby says, bring Todd on camera. I got a strange look there, Carl. Here's Mr. Todd.
Hello. Morning.
Todd on in a little bit and have him share a little bit about his garden and different things. Right now he's setting up. I'm the bum sitting here in a chair while they're all working. Aiden says, can you try to say my name and my last name? Yeah, I can try. Thamalangsi. Aiden Thamalangsi. I don't know. Sorry, Aiden. I probably got that wrong. Yeah, John and Terry. I absolutely will call you John and Terry. Not Aiden. I'm responding to a table full in the woods. All right. So let me give you a little glimpse Hey, Todd. Hello, Todd. They're just responding to you. That is one tall Todd.
Wow, that
Camera angle.
that is certainly a camera angle problem there.
It did look, you know, because I'm sitting and you were standing.
That was huge, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. You go, oh, you're sitting down. Yeah. All right, let me give you a look over my shoulder here at this garden. I mean, look how beautiful that is. And does your Wi-Fi go all the way out there, do you think?
I think so.
I'm afraid to lose it.
It's right, the router's right here.
All right, let's see if I can. I'm going to come out here just a little bit. The router's fairly close, but I want to give you a look. Look, check out the kale and cabbage and onions. This nice winter garden back here with the sculpture in the middle. Some fruit trees over here on the edge. That is gorgeous. And so here, let's see. We got mint contained here, onions contained here. Beautiful flowers in the pot here. It looks like we have some comfrey and some of this stuff that I don't know what they are. A bicycle growing right here in the middle. We have potatoes in the fabric pots.
Yes, potatoes.
So this is your herb bed mostly, right?
Yes.
And then potatoes growing over here in the fabric pots.
And some onions.
And some onions.
He's behind the potatoes.
Okay, I'm going to turn the camera around so I can show you guys a little better here. There we go. That way you don't have to look at me at the same time. So what do we have here in the corner?
That is, what's that called?
Obedient plant. That's a pollinator we got from Drake. Oh, that right there. That over in the corner is
Big.
figs. Thanks.
Yeah, I thought it was a fig. I couldn't see from here. So fig, obedient plant,
Ranunculus.
ranunculus.
The flowers.
That's
I
redunculus.
know, right? It's such an odd name for a pretty flower.
Those are not edible, but
But a pollinator.
yeah.
So ranunculus,
Yes.
pollinators.
We got some strawberries growing in here.
Strawberries and sorrel growing all together.
Got rosemary. I think there's some labels on that one. Mints.
Yeah, so over here it says lemon balm. No label.
A mint.
That's another mint. And is that a mint down there too?
Thyme.
Oh, thyme, of course. I knew that. I knew that. I know everything.
Rosemary.
Beautiful rosemary with
Dandelion.
a dandelion in the middle.
Yeah.
More mint here.
Uh-huh.
More onions. And what do we got over here?
That's radish. We just let those go to flower though.
And the bees love those.
Yeah, they've been, and they're pretty.
They are very pretty.
Yeah. And then these are all radishes over here.
So radishes around the outside, some chard, some snap peas, sugar snaps,
Yep.
an olive tree. Weeds in the front. Some cabbages and broccolis and kale. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, blueberries in the pots there.
Oh, blueberry. Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
then
Over
one
here.
there, and then over there by the other potatoes.
Oh, okay. I see it back here. Gorgeous. Always a shining example of a beautiful integrated design front yard garden, something that is not just rows. I mean, it's designed beautifully, set up to be not only functional, but productive and beautiful. I said beautiful several times. I really do believe it though. Gorgeous. Setting up over here. Setting up the tables with the tomato plants. All right, I'm gonna get seated back in my position so we can carry on. I wanted to give you guys a good look at what the environment that we're sitting in. Let's see, let me catch up on some of the comments here. Bees love dandelions, they sure do. Eat the dandelions and your liver will love you. I do want my liver to love me. Let's see here. You know, the funny thing about dandelions on my farm, see, in the suburban neighborhoods, it seems like there's plenty of dandelions, the low-growing ones with the flowers and the wishberries, the puffballs. But on my farm, I don't ever see any of those. I only see the big, rugged, gnarly ones that grow like 4 feet tall and they have pricklies all over them. I actually collect seeds, the wishberries, from the neighborhoods and carry them to my farm and spread them out because I want that to become something that's established, and they don't grow out there, and I don't know what the difference is. Let's see here. Oh, you guys talking to each other? Paul Waite says he can't believe he made it to a love session. I think you mean live, but I'll take love. Good morning. All right. Yeah, so good times. Let me show you some of the things that I brought this morning. It's a simple collection of things, but just in case anyone was interested, I did bring hats. I have 6 kombucha starters. No scobies, just a good strong brew to add to some sweet tea to make a SCOBY to start kombucha. I have 6 of those sitting here. Like I said already, I have a stack of stickers. That's fun to say, stack of stickers. A collection of fabric pots, from smaller 1-gallon pots to some of the medium size 2 and 3-gallon pots I think I have here, some with handles, some without. So a few of those for people to pick through. I'll be selling them fairly cheap this morning. I also thinned out some aloe. So I have a bag of aloe plants, many of them with roots that can easily be restarted. I just threw them in a bag, thinned them out of my aloe plants at home, and threw them in a bag so I could bring them here to share. And what else do I have? And that's kind of it. I have a few other little things in bags, but I haven't really thought about what they are. Now, from the Mother Earth News show, I'm not trading these. These are mine, but I have my seeds from Brim Seed. I have the squash. This is Tatumi, which is supposed to be a little more resistant to the vine borer. The flowering cypress vine. I was going to say caprice cypress vine. Some okra. And all of these, if you notice, it says southern acclimated. Those that means that these were grown and harvested in the south. In fact, they were in Texas, and that gives a little bit of an advantage. Let me put my teeth back in. Advantage for those who are growing in the south, because the seeds are alive and they have a memory of their adaptation to climate, and so these will grow well in the south. It's not to say that your northern seeds won't grow in the south, but I think you have a slight advantage when they are started in the south or collected in the south. So the zipper cream pea, and one more, the hibiscus. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about getting those started. And I also have, you know what? Let's do something fun this morning. Okay, we have 39 people here and several moderators. Hey, Kate, are you prepared to help me right now with a giveaway? Give me a thumbs up or a yes, and because I have something I wanna give away. Let's see. Sean's taking Paul's place. It's rigged. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna one of my moderators. I usually rely on Kate for the giveaways. So I know she has the spreadsheets and all set up. We okay, Kate? Kate's moderating from home this morning. Since we're off site, it was a little bit of a challenge to get out here. All right, Kate's ready. Okay, so here's what we're going to give away this morning. If you watched my Mother Earth News Fair videos, you probably saw Clyde's garden planner. This is a really, really cool slide chart for planning your garden. And I have several here, and I told Clyde I was going to give them away. And yeah, I actually met Clyde, the guy who has his name on the garden planner. So today, let's see. What are we going to say? Anyone who says, let's just say, just Clyde's garden planner. If you say Clyde's garden planner in a comment, Kate is going to record your name. And at the end of this show, somewhere around the 50 to 55 minute mark, we're going to give this away. And she's going to draw a name by random from the list. Oh, you okay, Jeannie? Right.
Save.
Good save. That was like ninja moves there. All right, so Clyde's Garden Planner, if you don't know what it is a slide chart that helps you to know when to plant certain things based on your climate. So he's got it all set up with frost dates. You know, you can slide it and get... You'll have to probably go back and look on his website for a full explanation of how to use it. He also did that in the middle of my Mother Earth News Fair video. You can check that out too. But it gives all of the typical garden plants. It's not an exhaustive list, of course, but it is a pretty good list of plants with frost dates and planting dates and companion planting, and then a spring planting on one side and a fall planting on the other side, of course, depending on your climate. So it's just a really nice tool for knowing how to plant your garden. So here's the deal. Not only should you put Clyde's Garden Planter, or Planner, I think I said planter, I'm sorry, Clyde's Garden Planner in the comments in order to win one of these, but I want to encourage you to check out Clyde's website. Clyde is a great man. I mean, I don't know him that well, but in the time that I got to interact with him, I just think he's a fantastic personality. And I would like to support his business. He is doing he's doing this for his retirement income, and they're inexpensive on his website. They're only $5. That is a very inexpensive tool that could give you, you know, potentially, if you take care of it the rest of your life, a tool to understand how and when to plant your garden. It comes with a little instruction sheet as well. So his website is, let's see if it's printed on here, ClydesVegetablePlantingChart.com. Oh, that somebody just did that. We Tree Bonsai. Thank you. ClydesVegetablePlantingChart.com. So we're going to give one of those away this morning, and with that, in the envelope that I shipped that in, I will also include some stickers. So your giveaway this morning, your garden giveaway from the Daddykirbs farm, prize courtesy of Clyde's Garden Planner, is going to include some stickers. So, you know, stickers for your mugs and your laptops and waste receptacles and whatever else you need decorated. And I have several of those garden planners, so we're going to give more away soon, but today I thought it would be fun to go ahead and give one away in this show. In fact, I have 4 more. So the one I'm giving away today, one that is mine because I'm keeping one, and then we'll see. I'll probably give 2 or 3 more away coming up soon. I want to try to give Clyde a little bit of exposure through different, you know, probably I'll do an Instagram, Facebook giveaway, and maybe a produced YouTube giveaway as well. All right, good stuff. So that's what we have here. Let me slide in here. Let's see here. I'm just scrolling through. The Music Well has one. He likes it a lot. He used it a lot last year. Blake, what are you growing in your green stalks? That is a great question. So I actually made a video. Not a video for YouTube, unfortunately. I'll try to do another one, but that video was produced for, I'm going to forget the name of it. It's a homeschool conference online. I can't remember the name. So a friend of mine that I went to high school with, we were friends long time ago, still friends, but we hung out, you know, in high school. And he has started this online keep wanting to say homeschool conference. And so he is doing so vendors, instead of showing up like a trade show and a conference, vendors have a booth on his website, or I'm not sure exactly how it's working yet, but I produced a video for that, and I need to get that edited. So I planted kale and spinach and carrots and radishes. That might be it. Reading your comments. Espen must be trolling. Is something going on? I'm sure Espen loves the fact that his name is associated with trolls and negative effects on the show. He's a good kid. He's a good kid.
They were watching something that looked like a bunk of truck. Really?
No, Carl, not Shane. It was his name is Sam Gaw, and we had, you know, we graduated together, and we had multiple classes together. Probably the best class that I remember having with Sam was drafting class, because we both like to draw and hang out and tell stories, and yeah, good stuff. We love Espen. That's nice. Someday, in the background, they're not building something. They're tacking up a sheet to block the wind from these tomato plants. The tomato plants are still young. They're in the process of being hardened off, and we don't want the wind to come through and knock them all over. Yeah, so I'd like to know what you guys are planting in your green stock gardens. Kate and Carl, Tim Turner, some of you have those green stalks, and I would love to know what you're planting. All right, yeah, so Kate is growing onions and garlic and mint. Carl, I think, is growing mostly. Hey, Square One Farms showed up. Oh, wait a minute, I missed something. My screen shows that I have a $10 squirrel, and I missed it. Let me guess, it was Ronald, wasn't it? I'm scrolling back. I want to see that. I didn't notice it come through. See, that's part of the challenge with this mobile view. The number of items that I can see are is real small. Oh goodness, it's way back. I haven't. Oh, there it is. There it is. A big yellow box for whatever is needed. Thank you, Mr. Ronald. You, sir, are an amazing supporter of the Daddykirbs Farm, and I look forward to chatting with you every week or seeing you in the chat every week. And someday, again, we'll have you on the show again. We just have to, because after that one where you became a rock star, the audience is probably clamoring for more Ronald. All right, going back to the end of the chat. I'll try to keep up with you guys. Square One Farms came in. Good morning, inside Kate's Kitchen. That's not to me. Hey guys. Let's see. What did you plant? Happy subbed you back. Keeping up with Ronald is a rock star. All right, don't forget that we are doing the giveaway. You guys are here, and if anyone just showed up, we are doing the giveaway, Clyde's Garden Planner. So just mention Clyde's Garden Planner, and to be kind, go visit his website. And if you visit his any of his social media, let him know that Daddykirbs sent you, and hopefully we can build a little relationship there. Clyde really is a nice guy. 19 people entered so far. Good. It's about half of the total number of people in the room right now. Let's see. Lori Lumax is going to start planting mini seeds today. Peppers, flowers, maybe tomatoes. That's fantastic. I haven't done enough in my garden yet. In fact, my garden is still a wreck. I haven't had to start tomato plants because I'm getting my tomato plants from here this morning. And Miss Jeannie has grown a huge number of plants. And early on, I sent her a message and I just told her that I want a certain number of plants, mostly medium-sized tomatoes. I don't really care for the really big ones. And she set some plants aside for me, so I'm going to get those get those from her this morning. And Karen's garden is buried under 4 feet of snow. Oh my. You know, I grew up in a snowy place, and I don't miss it. I don't. Let's see. So what varieties did I get? I don't know. I need to see. I need to get mine in a few minutes. Right now she's chatting, but when there's a chance, I'll get my tomatoes over here and peppers, tomatoes and peppers, and we'll see what varieties I got. Carl, you miss it? I don't. Carl and I both grew up in the same house, because that's how brothers do most of the time. And we grew up in Indiana. And I just learned, right now, Julie, I am at a friend's house. We're doing a local garden swap meet. And yeah, so we're, I'm probably about 10 miles from home right now. Square One Farms putting some brassicas out. So I learned, I'm actually doing an audio book right now of The Omnivore's Dilemma. Good book, man, lots of good information. It will make you appreciate some things and be really disgusted about some things as well. But in that, I learned that I think Joel Salatin's dad or grandfather, I'd have to go back and listen again to know for sure, came from the same city that we grew up in, Carl and I, Anderson, Indiana. So if, you know, there's a, all right, it's getting a little chilly. Todd's putting out the heater. So I guess that they started some farming things there in Indiana, and then the family moved, what is it, Virginia or Pennsylvania, wherever they're at. I should know that. I should know where Joel Salatin is, but I don't remember everything. Let's see. Square One Farms is starting Ruth Stout this year and have some hugelkultur raised beds as well. It's good to experiment with the different methods. You know what I found about hugelkultur when I was experimenting with that is that I never really had a, yeah, they're in Virginia. Thank you. Yeah, they were in South America too for a while. Joel Salatin was, because, was it Venezuela? I think. Anyway, they did a lot of farming down there to get away from the regulations, and then the government went to poo and they had to get out. But, okay, so hugelkultur, when I was experimenting with that for a few years, what I found is that I never was able to grow a lot of food in the hugelkultur bed for whatever reason. I know a lot of people do really, really well, but it didn't work that well for me as far as growing food. But what did work is when you pile the wood core up, you know, the branches and all those things, and cover it with soil. And we had sunflowers and different things growing on it, and those did okay. But in a couple of years, if you move that pile, the soil that forms there is amazing. That wood breaks down under that soil. The life that is going on in there is truly amazing. Now, probably if I would have left it and started growing in it 3 and 4 years after setting it up, I could have done really well. But instead, I took those piles down and moved that soil elsewhere, and it was a really, really nice soil building exercise. It was not, for me, at least in the first few years, an amazing garden bed. For some people, it works out. For me, you know, I probably got in a hurry. It's probably a long-term thing. Yeah, Kate says she needs to move her compost pile and use the soil beneath. Yeah. Shout out to my patrons, of course. My Patreon patrons. Thank you, Weetree. See, I need my moderators to help keep my brain in order. I appreciate you guys very much. My Patreon patrons are an amazing group of people that support me on a monthly basis with a small amount of money, a few dollars. Some of them contribute, you know, $50+ a month, but most of them down in the $5 to $10 range. And what that does is it supports the Daddykirbs Farm production and gives me money to draw from when I need equipment. And right now I need to buy a new microphone for my big camera because I broke it, and it just keeps getting more brokener. And yeah, so I need to replace that. And because I have a Patreon account where every month a small amount of money, I say a small amount, right now it's up to a couple $100 or so every month going into my PayPal account, I always have enough to buy those things that I need to keep this show going. Now, I haven't yet had enough to get the laptop that I would like to have for this live production, but maybe someday. Maybe someday. But a big thank you, a huge thank you, and much appreciation for donating every month. Adeline says, Luke says hi from the TV. So I'm here, but I'm also at home on my TV. Hey, Luke. Good morning, Adeline and Luke. And hopefully, I don't know if they can see the chat on the TV at home. It would be really cool if he could see you guys saying hello. Karen says that Adeline, Karen loves your input at the Mother Earth News Fair last week. Ronald uses cardboard to control erosion and weeds. That is a great barrier because it breaks down beautifully. The worms love it. Yes. I got distracted by the next question. Blake, do you have an Amazon wish list? I do. I can't remember what's on it right now, but I do maintain a list. I need to probably go in and update it. But I have Amazon. I have several lists on Amazon. I have a private list that only I can see. I have the public wish list. I also have an influencer list where I try to put things that I have purchased and used and that I support. Stephen Palmer says, do you tours? Do I do tours? I'm not sure if that means on my farm or do I tour around. I don't do tours of the farm really, and I do occasionally get out, like today here on this suburban homestead. Next week, I don't want to make a promise, but we should be in another special. No, wait, that's next Sunday, not Saturday. All right, I'll go ahead and tell you where I hope to go next Sunday, since I'm not going to be doing the live show from there. Next Sunday, I hope to be on the Bo and Kelly Brotherton Better Together Life homestead, where they did a shed to house conversion. And we have been talking, Bo and I have been talking for maybe a year about hanging out, getting together, and it finally, hopefully, is going to happen. Hopefully, is going to happen next week. Let's see, scrolling. Yeah, Carl toured my farm. Your family. I have shown the farm to a few people, but I don't like to just open it up all the time to everybody. I can't actually commit to that. So rather than saying I can, I say I can't, and then on occasion I do. Yes, if you're not in the family group on Facebook, do join us over there. Just remember, answer the questions to join. There's 2 simple questions when you get into that group in order for us to know that you are a real person and you truly do care about being there. And once you answer those questions, you will be allowed into the group. And yeah, so we can share stories, share pictures, and encourage each other. Yeah, Square One Farms. Are you? I don't think you're that far. I can't remember. No. You guys are up north. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of someone else. See, Lisa says, sorry, not commenting much. She's at work, listening. Doug and Stacy mentioned Clyde's garden planter a couple years ago and have always wanted one. Yes. I've seen Clyde's garden planter in several places and have thought it'd be a pretty cool thing to have. I just never gave it a lot of thought until I actually saw Clyde and his product at the Mother Earth News Fair, and it's a really nice product, and for $5, it is an amazing resource. So go ahead and keep mentioning, if you haven't done it already, Clyde's garden planter, and visit his website after the show, and be entered to win this one right here with some Daddykirbs stickers today. "15 minutes left." Actually, less than that now, right? Yeah, Central Arkansas. Square One Farms. I, for some reason, put you in place of another person that I met there at the Mother Earth News Fair, and you were in Texas, but you're not. You're up in Arkansas. Holding a sleepy baby. There's not much on earth better than that. Ronald made liverwurst and head cheese this week. Turned out great. I'm not even sure what head cheese is. All right, what do we got here? What's going on? Hey, Jeannie, they're asking me what varieties I got. So, do we have... Are all of my plants in one place that I can show them?
Yeah. Bring them out.
I'm going to show...
Oh, your plants or?
Yeah, my plants.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we can show what varieties altogether you have too, but they were asking about what. Thank you very much. Wow, these are all mine. Let me show you this tray of beautiful tomato plants. Gorgeous. All right, let's see what I got. I got more? Oh, I had the pepper plants. That's right.
You had 10 tomatoes and peppers, 6 peppers. And,
So here's 6 different tomato plants that I got. The Black V. Can you remind me what the V stands for? Black V?
it's the vernissage or something.
Vernissage? Okay, black vernissage. Those are a medium one. They have they're sort of a deep red with the stripes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then also another Black V. Oh, here's the, okay, so vernissage black. So Black V, a lovely black tomato that is loaded with flavor. Let's see. A 2-ounce tomato. Nice. Cool. So I think I grew those last time too.
Yeah.
Here's another one that is the Sun Gold.
And those.
And a atomic grape.
Show them that.
All right, so this is the Brad's atomic grape. Elongated cherries and clusters. Lavender and purple stripes turning to Technicolor olive green, red and brown, blue stripes. Beautiful, beautiful. So this is another one I'll be growing. And then this is the Sun Gold. Let's see. Bright tangerine, orange, cherry tomatoes. Leave customers begging for more. So I'll be growing those as well. And then there's the Artisan.
And I can't find my sign, but
Yeah, 2 artisan plants.
the ones that are shaped kind of oblong are the tigers.
Oh, okay.
And the ones that are round are the bumblebees.
So bumblebee artisan and tiger artisan.
Yeah. And oh, here they are. I had extra seeds, so I just kind of dumped them in one envelope, so you get a surprise.
We get a surprise. Okay. Yeah, so these are the artisan tomatoes. They're small, interesting colors and shapes. Gorgeous. And then, do you have record of what Kate got too?
Who got it?
Kate? Okay. Creole Original. Another tomato there. A Sun Gold, another Sun Gold, and then a, what is that one? What's that say?
Black tie, or what?
Burke tie?
Berkeley tie-dye green.
Oh, Berkeley tie-dye green. So that one's going to be fun.
And then your peppers.
Oh, boy. Wow. Wow. I know, it's getting some.
You get fish peppers and a sugar rush, and then you get a mystery pepper
A
because
mystery pepper. Let me see that one.
I had tomato tags in the peppers.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like, wait a minute.
This is a mystery pepper. Ended up growing without a tag on it, so that's one that's going to be fun to watch. We have fish peppers,
Here's
Hungarian peppers, and
the sugar rush.
Sugar
and a
rush.
Starfish.
starfish and sugar rush peppers. Are they all sweet or hot too?
Hot.
Oh, they're all hot?
Uh-huh.
Nice. Fish peppers. Let's see. An African-American heirloom popular in Philadelphia, Baltimore region. A pre-1947 variety that was used in fish and shellfish cookery. Nice. Fish peppers. All right, let's see here. What are you hoping to take home from the swap? Well, what I came here for was to hang out with you guys, but also my tomato plants, and then whatever else I see here. See, the cool thing is when you haven't allocated enough time to growing your own, you can come to something like this and take home enough plants. I mean, this is way more than enough tomato plants for me for the season, and pepper plants as well. I just won't have to start any of those seeds. Now I'll still start some of the other seeds, you know, like the squash and the hibiscus and those things I got from brim seed. Good morning. Now the crowd's showing up. Hey guys. Sun golds are amazing. Eat your colors. They are full of some word that I probably will mess up. Anthocyanins. Head cheese is when you stew the head of a pig and then take all the meat off. The meat is suspended in gelatin. Wow. I'm sure that's amazing. I better write them down. Yes, each of these plants right now have their own little tag. Right there. That's the side that matters. And so I will definitely write those down and make sure, well, I say definitely, but I'm going to try to keep track of this. Says, what is the Creole original tomato? What is its profile? I don't know. You guys are asking questions I don't know. Where are planted? Were they all planted on solo cups? Were these planted?
They were all on the little peat square, the rounds. I start them under that on heat mats and lights in the house. Then they get transplanted to this size peat.
Let me see. So, Jeannie, Miss Jeannie, do you want to tell them on camera?
Sure.
All right. So, let me stand up here. Miss Jeannie is the one that grows all the tomatoes and peppers. Go ahead and tell them how you start them.
Okay, when I start them, I get my seeds and I order a great big bag of the round, flat peat rounds that only get about this tall. And I start them on heat mats under lights, and then they get transplanted to this size pot. And then once they take off and get going, then I transplant them over into the pot that I'm going to sell them in. I put a little bit of Dr. Earth organic fertilizer in there and start getting them acclimated in the garage so that they're getting hardened off, but gently.
Right.
My garage stays pretty warm. So then when I can, I will take them outside and let them get real sunshine. And usually by then I'm having a plant sale, and I bring them back in at night to keep them from getting zapped. So
now you did pretty well last weekend, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I sold probably about 200 plants.
Woo! How many did you start this year?
I had about 300 this year. I didn't have as many this year, believe it or not. Some of mine didn't germinate, which is a first. I usually have 100% germination. So, but anyway, that's it started out as a passion, and now it's turned into a little business.
That's fun. That's good. I'm glad you're doing well.
Yeah. So.
Good. So yeah, and you sell them very reasonably.
Yeah.
Like most of them are $2, around $2.
Yeah. And I do 175. I try and keep them under what you're going to go buy at the nurseries, just to give people a little price break. And I also try and grow varieties that you're not going to get at the nursery. I specialize in all heirlooms.
Right, and most of your seeds, if not all of them, come from Baker Creek Seeds?
Baker Creek Seeds.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good, good. That's fantastic. Well, thanks for sharing that with us.
They're a great company. If you ever want to go online, they donate a lot to different causes, and family owned and operated, and it's real interesting, their website. And they also promote the Heirloom Expo. They have it twice a year and stuff. One's out in Santa Rosa, California, and one is in Missouri, where I think that's where
That's
they're
coming
located.
up in May, right?
Yeah.
I think we're going to that one.
Yeah.
I think we're going to that one.
I would love to go to one of theirs. And,
Yeah.
Missouri would probably be closest, but I wouldn't mind taking a trip out to visit relatives and stuff in California.
There you go.
California, so.
Nice. Well, thank you, Jeannie.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate that. All right. We are coming right down to the end, so we need to give this away. The Clyde's I'm going to give you one more minute. If you are here and are not aware that we're doing a giveaway, you have 1 minute to mention Clyde's Garden Planner in your comment. And inside Kate's kitchen, Ms. Kate is going to put that in a list and do a drawing. Hey, Drake. I didn't see you sneak in.
I was.
There's Drake from the Nectar Bar setting up her table. You're on live, Drake. Nice. All right. So we're going to give this away. Kate, as soon as 1 minute has passed and everyone has, you're done collecting names, you can do that drawing. She's going to be doing the drawing by random, taking the list and putting it into random.org or random generator. I think it's whatever, one of those random generators. And then we're going to do that drawing. Let's see. Lots of people saying hi, Jeannie.
Hi.
I wasn't reading the comments when you were talking, but now I'm scrolling through. All right, scrolling through. Wholesome Roots made it in. Good morning. Lone Star Living, another Texas YouTuber and gardener, homesteader.
Yeah, we need a bigger one.
See, it says, they want me to tell Jeannie about Renaissance Farms. Have you heard about Renaissance Farms? So they're just saying it's for you to check that out. All right, so I think we're about ready for Kate to do that drawing. Clyde's Garden Planner. Ronald, yes. All right, Ronald, you did it. You convinced me. I'm sending one to Carl. All right. All righty. So, Wholesome Roots jumped in right there in the last minute with Clyde's Garden Planner. All right, so I'm going to just wait for Kate to draw that. And in the meantime, oh, wait, there's the winner right there. Sandy Wilkerson. So, Sandy, if you're still here, all you need to do is make sure that we have your address. Send your address to daddykirbs@gmail.com. And we will make sure that you get your garden planner and stickers. Sandy Wilkerson. Is Sandy still in? Is she here?
What are your prices?
I'm looking now, just reading. Congrats, Sandy. Congratulations. Let me throw some stickers in there. I'll give you five stickers. I'm going to go ahead and slide those in here with the garden. I'm going to slide them into the slide chart bag. And we'll get that in an envelope. And as soon as I get your, there you go. Yeah, daddykirbs@gmail.com. Send to me your address, your mailing address, and I will make sure that you get your slide chart and stickers. Congratulations, Sandy. All right, so it's starting to ramp up a little bit here. We have Drake setting up with her pollinator plants. All the tomatoes and peppers are here. Lots of people starting to gather around, and it looks like it's going to be a fun visit. So it's been really fun hanging out with you guys this morning. Hope I didn't miss anything. Check out greenstockgarden.com. Check out RZ Mask. Also, Clyde's Garden Planner. The websites are all listed there in the chat. I don't have all of them memorized. So it's been a good time. I love hanging out with you guys. Thank you very much for this Saturday, another beautiful Saturday. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, I'm leaving you.